recording. You know, I'm not sure
record
I don't know how this whole holding mic thing goes, because every now and then I catch myself talking like this. I'm like, oh, how you doing?
That could be a real problem if you're fading the mic off to one side and then you're not really...
I'll work on it. But at any point...
Are you saying you want me to build something so we can have stands again?
I love it when you build things.
Well, because a little part of me was thinking maybe I could install them in the wall.
That'd be cool. I'd
have to install them on the outside.
I think we're thinking too much about it, and I think we just keep doing with what we have to do until the day that we permanently build a place.
I'm pretty keen to buy a mic like your other one.
Yeah, I like that as well.
Because
I think this is a bit cumbersome to hold.
It is.
It's not nice.
Your one that's like a microphone, way lighter.
Yeah, I like something that's
way more cock shaped,
more penis shaped.
Yeah, feels
my
good.
Hand, my hand knows what's. I can grip a cock shaped mic
for hours. For hours and hours.
I don't know what this is shaped like, but it's not a cock.
No.
And it's fiddly. It plays
agree.
into my ADHD, and I just keep wanting to.
Yeah, that's a problem. All right, I'll get another mic.
Yeah.
Do you have your other mic with you?
I could have used it.
You could have used it.
I could have used it for the last podcast, and I could have used it for this one.
What other last podcast?
Last week.
Oh, the one where you were wearing this shirt.
Yeah, but that was weirdly a week ago.
Fucking times are crazy around here.
Times are nuts. How we petrol still fucked, I think.
Oh, mate. Thank fuck I have a fuel card for my job. Although it has, we had like a meeting at work with the fuel prices and the fucking war and shit, and they were like, look, shit's gonna be different. Just, we've got to survive this period. So now, like, the boys, we all meet at the yard and we all jump in one car.
Yep.
Which is fair enough. But like other things, like we're doing sort of work for smaller businesses just to kind of insulate ourselves in case, because they're worried. Most of our work's for Qantas. Mm-hmm. If Qantas shuts down or their business isn't doing as well because of fuel or the war,
yep,
they're not going to want us to do work.
Yep.
So we're going to start working for other people. So at least we had a meeting about it. Like, don't worry, guys, we'll be fine. We survived COVID. We'll survive this, which is like reassuring. It's like, okay, well, you survived COVID. You kept the work. And they're like, we're just going to have to do some kind of shit work. But then they sent me to this job and I was like, this isn't that bad. It's fine.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
But you've just got a positive outlook, you know?
Yeah.
More people could be like you, James.
I appreciate that. Yeah. You know, one of the biggest compliments I ever got was from my boss. Not the owner of the business, but like my boss, like the foreman. So like
the second important person?
Yeah. I was like, it was at our Christmas party. He was pissed as.
These are the best compliments because they actually mean something.
Yeah. So was I. And he was like, I don't know, he's ranting and raving on about.
Wait, is this a Christmas party where you hadn't been working there long?
I've been there for like a week. But
his compliment means a lot.
Yeah. But I'd been there. No, I'd been there for a month. But he was like, he's just ranting on about, you know, everyone in this team, like they've got their, what do you call it? Like their best attribute. Like he's like, I know what it is for each person.
Yep.
And I was like, what's mine? And he straight away, he goes, joy. He goes, you rock up every morning and you're in such a fucking good mood. It makes everyone else happier. And I left that thinking, like, that's how I'd like to be fucking remembered.
Yeah.
I was like, but do you know what in my head I thought? I thought that's only because I'm new to this job. And I was like, you know what? I got to keep that.
You still got the love goggles on, bro.
Yeah, but I'm trying to keep that attitude in life. Yeah. That was one of the nicest things anyone's ever said.
Bro, to be told that you're a person that is reminded of joy, that's like the...
Yeah.
I mean, that's my default state. When I go, all right, what do I want my default living to be? I want to be joyous. I want to be happy living.
Yeah.
I don't just want to be happy. I want to be in joy.
Yeah.
If I can have every day be joy. So the fact that someone remembers you as the word joy...
It's a fucking...
That's a huge compliment.
Rip a compliment. So I blew him.
Yeah. Now he's feeling joy.
No worries, boss.
and now you're feeling more joy.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting a van.
You're like, wait, is there a cost of living crisis going on? My boss is paying me well.
I'm just out here earning bucks, right? Well, what are we going to talk about today? Besides, we're not going to talk about the cost of living.
No, I'll tell you what we're going to talk about.
We can talk about it.
No, we need to talk about something. Mate, fuck the cost of living crisis. Look, it's shit for everyone. Move on.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. Time sucks. But let's talk about something that doesn't suck for... Wait.
Random bloke
doesn't suck as much for... Because we're playing golf with two, like, just young men that are just getting into golf, I'm going to say.
One of them, the bloke who done this, he was all right. He was pretty consistent.
Yeah, definitely. They hit an okay ball, all that. But what's this, the third hole of the day?
Third hole at Woolaware.
We walk up to this fucking par 3, and old mate just goes and throws the ball in and just smacks it. Ugly. Like, it's not a pretty looking shot. You know? You're not bragging about this girl you bagged and taking her home.
It was a 4.
Yeah. You know, you slept with someone, but you're not bragging about it. And he hit this ball, and it was ugly. But
I didn't see the hit. I saw
it
what happened. It
was that bad that when I seen him hit it, I just looked down and started grabbing my shit because I went, I don't need to see where that went. Gross.
And
anyway, I hear woo 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 woo. Fucking James started cheering. Everyone's cheering. I look up. The old mate's jumping around.
High fives all around.
He's fucking hit a hole in one.
Yeah,
he hit a hole in one.
It honestly bounce in.
Wow.
I don't even think it needed the flag to go in.
Yeah, it would have just gone in.
It just rolled in perfectly. Bounce.
Like
in
an absolute golfer's dream.
Yeah. Except you've got a problem with it.
I've got a massive problem. I've got a massive asterisk, right? Now,
which is nuts.
It is
to me. I'm like, getting a hole in one's a fucking hole in one.
It's a hole in one, right? Doesn't matter how you have sex with a girl.
Yeah.
Sex is sex. You got the sex.
Yeah.
Was it ugly? Was it pretty? Did you come within a minute? Or did you last an hour? Did you, like, there's a million different ways.
An hour.
Some people, my guy.
Who?
Some people. Well, his name rhymes with
Black
White
Steve. Of course it's Black Steve.
Of course it's Black Steve.
Dude, that's so unfair.
Isn't it wild?
Big dicks honestly, and endurance.
I'd much rather big penis and quick cum.
We don't have either.
I didn't say what I have. I said what I'd rather.
Little dick in 2 minutes.
Yeah, well, that's my whole thing.
Default setting.
Yeah, isn't that what we're all rolling with? Yeah. Anyway,
most people, yeah.
Where were I don't even remember what we're talking about.
Your asterisk on his shot.
My asterisk on his shot, right? So my asterisk is
you're saying if you had that hole in one, you wouldn't be. It
would hurt me. It would hurt me slightly, right? Because it's, at the end of the day, you always like you got a hole in one. That's hectic.
Yeah. When
he hit the ball, I went yuck and looked away, and he went oh. All right, that wasn't the of a man that is happy with that hit.
He even did say that was such an ugly shot.
It was an ugly shot. But it went in, so you always celebrate the hole in one. But I struggled to give him... I feel like I should have given him more credit. I should have been more excited for him, which you counted me, and you said, well, we don't know these guys. I'm like, yeah, but he hit a fucking hole in one. Like, that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But it looked ugly. It was ugly. Whereas you only seen it go in. So you had way more energy than I did for him getting it in.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah.
I basically was doing my own thing, turned, saw the ball coming down, bounce in, and I was just like... I thought his reaction wasn't as good as it should have been.
It wasn't.
I would have gone bananas.
But out of all the people, you know whose reaction was the worst? His mate.
Yeah.
That's his mate. He had the lowest reaction of all three of us. And I was negative. I was sitting there thinking, oh, damn, that sucks. His mate...
Are you disappointed in yourself that you didn't give him more props?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Massively. Yeah. I literally feel like I should have just been more...
I'm not. I'm disappointed that when I high-fived him, it wasn't a clean one.
Yeah.
It was
an ugly interaction.
We connected half.
It was an ugly interaction all round, and for someone getting a hole in one, it didn't
Although
feel like someone got a hole in one.
there's worse things. Getting a hole in one with no one around.
Well, you know,
I would. What the fuck's the point?
You know what's weird?
What's the point?
I was walking up to that hole, so you know it's a real long walk to get there. I was walking up, going, "Fuck, man, imagine getting a hole in one now." And I'm literally sitting. I'd rather do it in like a comp. Then I went, "Well, what are you dreaming about a perfect hole in one?" And then I literally had the thought, "I'm dreaming to not do it alone. If I did that shit alone, I would never tell a soul."
It's actually one of my biggest fears. Like, because if on a good week, I'll play golf twice. Once on my own, because I like playing on my own.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's nice. And, like, especially if you play at a late time with no one around, you can sort of play 2 or 3 balls. Mm-hmm. And just, like, have a bit of, like, you working shit out.
You practice some shots.
Yeah. Or you fuck up a shot and you go, all right, what I do wrong there? You take your time.
Yeah, I feel in a lone game, man. I feel it.
But I always think when I play by myself, I'm like, if I get a hole in one today, I'm not going to be happy.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Who are you going to tell?
Like, I'll be happy, but then I'll be disappointed.
Because it's just for you. Yeah.
I'll be like, fuck yeah, that's sick. And then I'll go,
and it's not.
There's no one here.
It's not about like, oh, people won't trust me. That's not what it is at all. It's like it's
the moment.
Someone to be in that moment with me that when I see them, they know.
Yeah.
And then there's levels to it, right? Like I could do a hole in one with 3 randoms. Like I just slot into it, and that's like
That's good.
People seeing it.
Yeah. Doing it with 3 mates.
3 mates. That's pretty wild.
Better.
Doing it with like just your girlfriend. That's cool.
Yeah.
Do they react the same way that James would react if he was standing next to me?
No.
And then I got certain friends that I'm like, if these motherfuckers were there to watch it, like even better. Because I know the reaction I'd get from certain people, the stoke they would give me. You know how some people are better at giving you stoke on your achievements?
Yeah.
You know, but
celebrating your wins.
Where some people, it's like they're happy for you and they give you some stoke, but you also can see
deep down
they're annoyed that they didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So certain people got more stoke.
Deep down, they wish it was them.
Yeah. Fuck those people.
Yeah.
I'm that person.
I don't reckon you are.
No, I'm not. I'm all about. If I can't give myself the energy to survive the day, I go get it from other people.
Yeah.
Like if I don't have the stoke to wake up and do things, I go, James, how are you feeling today? You also feeling shit? Damn, I might kill myself today.
The least person who gets stoke from me, and she's brought this up with me, so this is why I know it, is my mum. My mum literally.
Oh my God, my mum would feel the same actually.
Yeah, my mum legit said to me, this is maybe 6 months ago. She goes, she's coming, fucking talking about whatever. Who knows? And I'm like, you know what you do to your mum? Yeah,
mum.
Yeah, mum. Yeah,
I could give my mum more stoke as well. She fucking birthed me out her vagina for God's sake.
This was like it fucking kind of upset me.
Oh,
I think I was watching. She got me in the feels. She got me in the feels.
No,
bro.
when your mum gets you in the feels and you have a realization,
and she literally, was like, you know what would be nice? And I was like, what?
Well, yeah, you started off strong.
Yeah.
What?
What? Dude, it's fucking shocking to me. I'm the rudest person in the world to my mum.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
No, I'm the same. I've caught myself with it where I'm like,
I would never, like if my dad was like, I would not say, what?
Yeah. I'm an absolute, like, I have a whole topic, I have a whole thing I can talk about. Like the way I talk to Meg, right? And like, granted,
give it 10 years.
You know, like I'm chasing some desires and some feelings and all that. Like I get all that. But the way I talk to Meg and then other people that mean a lot to me compared to the way I have to show patience to my brother or my mum, like it's non-existence for those two.
Totally different.
They are absolutely starting behind the ball. And I even notice it happening.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, Wiley, just be more fucking understanding.
Yeah. Well, that's, it's just kind of the way life is.
Yeah.
It just is.
I've dealt with them my whole life.
Yeah.
Nick's a cunt. He's a great cunt.
He's a ranger cunt. But, you know, whatever.
Anyway, your mum pulled you up.
But that's what all she said was, she was like, you know what would be nice? I was like, what? Give her the attitude. He's like, when I told you something I was excited about, you could just pretend to be a bit excited as well. And I was like, oh, you're so right. I just don't give a fuck about whatever you think's fun.
It's fucked.
Yeah.
I feel the same with mum. I can give her way more stoke.
Yeah, I'm trying to give my mum more stoke, but sometimes what she's excited about is like, that's not interesting in the fucking slightest.
Yeah, but I also think it's like, it's years of them being your mum.
Yeah.
Like, they've been my mum. And when I was a kid, my mum was everything. Like, I didn't know that I was a separate human. You know? Like, mum, like, everything I did went through mum. I didn't know what dad was.
Yeah.
Dad was this fucking weird thing that popped in and out. Right? He was like there when he wanted to be, but mum kept me alive. And then at some point, I just started being like, you know what? Fuck you, mum.
Yeah, dad's awesome.
I literally just started feeling like, fuck you, mum. This fucker's kind of here. Yeah. I love this guy. And I just started following dad around.
Isn't that's what happens though, as a man? You get older and you get closer.
It's like I broke up with my mum. Like my mum was my entire life.
Yeah.
I couldn't go to the bathroom without mum looking after me. And then one day I'm like, no, I want to go to the bathroom by myself. That was the start of me breaking up with mum.
Like, you're done.
Yeah. And my mum, you know what? I think I've got this whole life thing worked out.
Yeah. I don't need you.
Well, scratch the 15 bad life choices, a divorce, every other thing else. I got no idea what I'm doing. But I'm still a fucking prick to my mum.
Well. Anyway, shout out to mums.
Shout out to mums. We've got to show them more love. They are the person that was there for us first, and that's all they think about until we're gone. Shout out to mums.
I reckon it's because like mums can, for some reason, I know with mum, she can cop the attitude better than anyone. It just rolls off the back. Like,
well, I think they're real good at knowing.
I think they understand you.
What's said in the moment isn't really what you're thinking.
Yeah.
They understand us properly.
That's like, I feel like if you were to have almost a similar situation with a partner and your mum, if you say the mean thing to your mum just goes, yeah, whatever. You say that mean thing to your partner, it's on.
All right. So let me go with you. Unconditional love.
Yeah.
Right? Which I think is this is a little bit of a side story now, but the unconditional love is the worst thing to happen to the world as a whole, because if I gain 50 kilos and become a fat, lazy piece of shit,
I'm fucking
stop loving me.
I will break up with you on this podcast.
Yeah, stop loving me if I do that. Make me feel like I need to work for you to love me.
Yeah.
Right? Like, unconditional love is a fucking rot. No, you can't gain 1,000 kilos. No, you can't become a piece of shit. There are conditions to my loving of you.
Yeah.
Right? That's what happens in relationships. That's why we break up with people. Like, you stop being the person I love. Fuck you, you're out.
Yeah.
Mums have actual unconditional love.
Yeah.
They have real unconditional love.
I could gain 100 kilos and my mum would still
fucking love you.
Yeah, 100%.
You can almost say and do horrible things, and then as long as you come back and show them, like, you can fucking refix a lot of it. Mums will love you.
I do know though that my mum wouldn't bury a body with me. I've asked her.
I reckon my mum would.
I think your mum would.
Yeah, my mum would.
Do you think your dad would?
My dad would be very upset with me.
Because I asked.
He'd be like, can't believe, he would, but he'd be like, I can't believe you brought me into this. And he's guilt, and he would let me know. Like, I still feel bad about that person we fucking hid out the back.
Well, because I asked mum and dad.
I'd be like,
I said,
it's your shout. I'm like, why, dad? You know, fucking why.
Well, I asked mum and dad years and years ago. I was like, what if, like, you know, I got in some situation. I think at the time it was a hooker. And I murdered her. And I was like, to mum, I was like, what would you do? And mum was like, I'd call the cops on you. I was like, what? She was like, 100%. I call the cops straight away if you confess to a murder with me. And I was like, all right, no worries. Went and asked dad.
Won't tell you about John.
And dad goes, where's the fucking shovel? I was like, my fucking guy, let's go.
And this is why. This is why I broke up with your mum.
Because she wouldn't bury that body with me. She was not a team player, son.
Not a team player.
That's why we got the divorce. Yeah, I don't know. Hard fucking one to answer though. Like, imagine if you had a kid and they came home and they'd killed someone.
That is...
I'd have to know the reason.
Look...
I'd have to know what happened.
Well, I'd have to... No. No, I'm going to go...
I also don't know what the love like is to a child.
I'm going to go hard this other direction. I have lots of good friends in my life. But I know for a fact that I've only got a solid 5 that are mates. You know?
Yeah.
That I do things for. The rest of my mates, I'm not going to risk my life. If
You're not risking prison time.
Yeah, if helping you could lead me to hurting my life, whereas if I just stay out of it, I'm sweet.
Yeah.
I'm not helping.
Yeah.
There's a good group of people that I'm not.
You're not.
But there's 5 where I'm like, you need help? It could hurt me to help you.
But all right.
I got you. Like, what can we do? How do we handle this situation? I've got a few mates that I'll do a lot for. Even without needing to know all the details.
Probably the less details, the better sometimes.
Yeah, but just I trust them.
Yeah.
Who they are.
I couldn't help it.
Right? Hey, that could fucking backfire. You know, people change in a heartbeat.
That is true. But that's like...
But you got to... I believe that there's not enough of that just love for each other. Like that, like, I don't know. Fuck, man, we might all go down, but someone's got to kill the person.
Yeah. Well, I reckon, dude, that's one of the... Not... We didn't actually have a fight, me and the missus, about this, but it was like I was annoyed. It was that guy down at the pub that I threw against the wall when we were playing pool.
Oh, yep.
And then when I told my missus, she looked at me like disappointed. And then she was like, why would you do that?
Because he's being a dickhead.
And I was like, oh, dude, I got so pissed off. I was like, hold on. Can you not understand that if I did that, I had a pretty fucking good reason? Like, you know me.
Yeah. Like, give me some credit.
Yeah, where's my credit?
Yeah, give me some credit.
Like, trust the fact that I didn't do it just because I'm aggro.
Yeah.
I done it because he was genuinely being a fucking asshole and he deserved it. And then I said that to her and she was like, oh, okay. And then I told Rory's mum weeks later and Rory's mum was like, he deserved it, didn't he? I was like, yeah. She was like, well, good then.
Yeah. There's just...
And I was like, Rory was there and I was like, see, Rory? See?
Yeah, there's just like...
That's the reaction I meant to get.
There's like little moments. Like the other week I went and watched the Raiders lose at Newcastle.
Oh, well, where haven't they lost?
Yeah, where haven't they lost this year? So I went to Newcastle and we got to the stadium and we got to where our seats were. And when we were buying the tickets, they were making it sound like it was a pretty sold out game.
Yeah.
So we get up to there. There's about 2 minutes till the game kicks off.
Is Newcastle Stadium mad?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I would definitely recommend
it looks
going
fucking
there.
mad.
Yeah, I'd definitely... Yeah. If you can get a game there, definitely. Like, it's cool. Anyway, so I get to the game and I get up there and there's people sitting right in our seats. There's 5 of us and there's 4 of them and they're sitting right in our seats. And I go, oh, guys, you're in our seats. Wherever you're meant to sit, go sit there. But I rocked up and I was there with like my partner and her 2 friends. None of them know football.
Yeah.
And they're just like, and there's enough seats around that they're like, oh, we'll just sit over here. I'm like, this game was near sold out.
Someone else is going to come.
Yeah, someone else is going to come.
Yeah, we're going to have to move.
And we're going to have to move again. Which is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And they're being difficult. And the guys are like, yeah, like they just jump in with, just go sit over there. Oh. And then Meg goes, yeah, well, like, I don't want a problem. Like, I'm like, let's sit there so that when we have to move, these fuckers can easily shuffle across for us.
Yeah.
Like, I say it out loud so that everyone hears it.
Yeah.
I'm happy to go sit over there. And we go sit there. And then sure enough, within like a couple of minutes, someone comes, wants our spots, and I push these people out and we go sit in our spot.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then I'm enjoying it and I go off and then it comes up again, like within our group, like, oh, you're just so quite upset. I'm like, if I am doing things, just back me.
Yeah.
Just back me.
Yeah.
You know, unless I am threatening the life of a human.
Yeah, unless I'm being a proper fuckwit.
Yeah, then you can jump in. But if I'm just saying, no, move, just back what I'm saying is real because we ended up needing those seats.
To me, that seems like the sensible choice.
Yeah. Just back it. And also, the seats that I wanted were the front of the thing. There was just glass in front of us. There's a reason the guy sat his family there.
Because it was a good spot.
It's a fucking good spot to be. I would like my seat, thank you. There's nothing impeding my vision.
Yeah. I bet you were hoping for more people to rock up to take your seats.
Yeah.
So you had a reason.
Yeah, I was like, I want my fucking seats. Because when we went and sat down, there's a big pole right in my view. Blocking my half field. I'm like, there's this fucking guy over here. It's fucking...
With his glass fucking barrier.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Oh.
Indeed.
Well,
Anyway.
mate, we better get some multis on before the footy starts tonight.
Yeah. I've got some gambling to do.
So I suppose that is it.
I do suppose that's it.
Like and subscribe.
Clip this, clip that.
Yeah, do that shit. Peace.